welcome to my channel where I will be doing everything related to my personal budgeting, planning, and everything regarding creating and making my products for my small business. If those things interest you, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my Mental Chrysalis journal. I worked really hard on this. There are going to be a few things. This is just a rough draft for me to see how everything was going to look whenever I created it. I am so sorry about the glare, you guys, but this is my best friend, Anna. She allowed me to draw her for this, and I actually created this last year, but I ended up changing everything on the inside, and there are still some things that I need to fix on the inside. So again, just bear with me. I just want to show you guys what it would look like and show you guys some changes that I'm going to make. It's a hardcover journal. If you can see the size of it, it roughly goes to 10.5. When you open it, it has my copyright page, and then there's 30 days of different topics. So it's about mental health and self-image and everything like that. So for example, this page is for setting boundaries. So it says the only people who get upset about you setting boundaries are the ones who were benefiting from you having none. And this quote was, every page has or not every page, I'm sorry, every topic has a quote at the top. And the person who said this is unknown. And then it has like the prompt essentially of what you would be thinking about and your response to and spaces for you to respond to the question. So for example, like majority of the words and phrases in the world, setting boundaries have different meanings depending on who you ask. The important question is your meaning. The important question is your meaning, how it affects you. The most common scenarios used to explain the meaning of setting boundaries is drawing a line. On one side of the line is what you are comfortable with and willing to tolerate. On the other side, it is the complete opposite. When your boundaries are crossed, it affects you emotionally, physically, and mentally. It is up to you to decide what you will and will not accept. And then the question to ask yourself is, what does setting boundaries mean to you? Describe what boundaries you want to begin to set or have already established. And it gives you space to write that. And then if you need additional space, you can use it, but it also it's labeled daily diary. The camera is making the lines look weird, but it has 3 pages for daily diary. Now, some things that I'm going to change is let me close it. Some of the pages again stick out, so I'm going to cut these pages a little bit smaller with the guillotine. And I'm also going to go back and edit the sizing of these lines because they are extremely small, and I want them to be like regular size, because if you were to write this, you would have to like scrunch it, and I think that'll hurt your eyes or something. So I'm going to make the lines a little bit bigger. And yeah, so I have another one that has beauty standards, enforcing your boundaries, self-love, emotional trauma, affirmations, anger, positive thinking, perfectionism, self-awareness, bottled emotions, failure, feelings aren't facts, which is completely true, say no, overextending, toxic people, cut them off, communication, I am not okay, value, silence your thoughts, I need help, hobby me, sleep, stress, avoid guilt, strength in numbers, refocus, self-medication, easier said than done, who am I? And that will be the last page, or the last topic. And then again, I have, if you've seen my other video, I have my thank you at the back with my QR code that has it's a link to my link, or it'll pull up my link tree, and it'll have my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my WhatsApp. And you can also just text this number as well. The inspiration behind this is I am a big person for when it comes to mental health. And I personally struggle with mental health, and making planners and journals and stickers and anything artsy is like an escape for me. So I felt like everything that I have learned about myself, someone else could also learn. This journal, I feel like, are questions that people have asked themselves, but have you really taken yourself seriously? Have you really thought about the questions that you ask yourself sometimes, or contemplated things? Like, I feel like this, it really motivates you to be honest and lets you see yourself, like help you become more aware. And I've realized that my therapist, they all tell me, because I've had multiple, that being like, I'm very aware of a lot of the mental health issues that I have. And I'm gonna be completely honest, being aware does not always is not always the best feeling. Sometimes it can make you feel worse. But I feel like this plan or this journal will help with that. I feel like this journal can help with that. It'll help you become more conscious. And once you figure out what exactly you have issues with or what your weaknesses are, you can start seeing things in a more positive light. You can start working on those individual problems that you have, or those struggles that you have. So that was the motivation behind this. And then the back is also plain, just like my other planner and journals. And yeah, so if you are interested in this, my website right now, as of recording this video, is not accepting orders. But if you would like to order this, you can email me or text my business number, and I will respond, and I can send you an invoice and we can go from there. Or you can just wait until April 24th, when my website will be unlocked, so that you can order from my website. But as of right now, it's on my website, but I am not accepting orders on my website until April 24th, because that is when I'm doing my full mental health awareness launch with, if you go back and look at the previous video, that is what that is for. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, I will do my best to keep you guys updated if there are any changes. Again, this is just a rough draft one. I'm gonna make it's gonna be a little bit smaller than this one, just because I want the pages to be smaller than the title pages. And how this S is cut off a little bit, I'm gonna need for this to be a little bit, like, have a little bit more room, so that it's not folding over the edge. Other than that, this is what it will look like. And thank you guys for sticking around for the end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave all your comments down below. Bye.